We got our partial deck up and functioning for the sole purpose of getting our last 2 windows installed. For the time spent in between finishing the windows and our next big project, we tackled a few small but much needed tasks at our place, along with starting Mom and Dad's foundation. What's next, you ask?
We had to.
Our septic.
So we're out here just marking things out for our septic system, making sure things will work, double checking it, making sure it works. So this is kind of what we came up with. You can see these yellow flags. This is kind of the proposed idea of where the septic tanks are going to go. They'll be roughly 35 feet, 30 to 35 feet away from the house. See that pipe there? That's the clean out, and then the pipe travels along the ground to the first tank and then to the next tank. And then we marked out where the septic field's gonna go. There's the corner of the field and the other corner all the way down to these flags. It's a huge field. It's 20 feet wide, 74 feet long. See those flags? It's gonna be a lot of work, but when is building a house not a lot of work? All right, well, we're at a supply store and we're getting our septic tanks. We decided to go with plastic tanks because they're a lot easier to handle. And it's the cheapest option we've got. If I were to get concrete tanks, I would have had to get a really big excavator in order just to lift the concrete tanks, and that would have cost more than what it would be for the plastic tanks. But take a look. It'll fit! Tanks are on the back. You can see them in the back there. Yeah. Kind of cold outside. But as long as they make it to the property, it was successful. Made it back. All right, let's see. Ooh. We had to. I'm just kidding. It's right there. Woohoo! Those are going to go right here. Got these yellow flags here that mark the edges. So in this giant rectangle will sit both those tanks. And then out to the drain field it goes. It's a poop hole digger. There's an excavator.
It's inside the door, usually.
We're gonna start digging out the septic system.
We're at the point finally where we are ready, and we even have a tractor, and we're all here today. I'm just here with the kids for a little bit, and then we'll head out. But
You can see the kids are excited.
yes, pretty simple, right?
We'll find out.
Dad, can I have a piece?
No, not yet.
Yeah, sit.
Sit?
Yeah.
You ready to go dig?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we get buckled up? Yeah, buckled up. Buckled up. There we go.
And work begins. Thankfully, this is easy work.
I'm gonna start digging the trench for the main sewer line coming out of the house. This pipe is 4 feet down and hard to tell where it is. Just so I don't damage it, I have to do some shovel digging. There is no way I want to damage that line.
Wait a minute. Do a pipe. Okay. And then it's still Sissy's turn.
Got most of the trench dug for the pipe out of the house. So the tractor that we rented, we only have it for a day or 8 hours of work time.
In the hole.
Yeah, there's a big hole now. Our goal with the tractor today is just to get the trench dug and then set the tanks maybe.
I'm going to check my slope with the transit and pull a tape measure so I know how far down I need to be in relation to the main sewer line.
Could you reel this in, please?
Oh, I'm 7 months pregnant. I don't know if that's safe to reel it in.
Yeah, I know. You're starting to get down to 50 ounces of weight only.
I'm heading out with the kids, but my dad just got here. Kyle is now going to start digging the hole for the tanks. Hopefully there are no issues.
I still gotta go down. We're there. Nice. Deep hole. It's still gotta get bigger. Right. Still has to be bigger.
Is it?
For 2 tanks?
Oh, I meant for the first one.
So you saw us set a tank, and then no tank. Well, that's because we hit a bunch of clay holding a lot of water. We took a shovel and dug a foot down, and the hole filled up 6 inches. This worried us because it's possible for plastic tanks to float up even after they have been backfilled. To prevent this from ever happening, we moved the first tank 12 feet closer to the house. That way the second tank didn't have the possibility of ever floating. So instead of the first tank being 32 feet from the house, it will be 20.
Still couldn't imagine doing this by hand.
Nope.
Still digging. Quite a lot. It's not gonna be perfect, but we'll be able to do that.
This side has got to go up, but which? Yeah. So maybe grab here, or grab this.
Maybe I can
one
use
side.
the 2. Put that. Doubt my ability. So we thought we could set the tanks and dig the field in the same day, but that didn't happen. So this is where we're gonna end the video.
Originally, this is supposed to be only one video. However, there's a lot of content, so here's to part 2.
Yeah, so if you don't wanna miss part 2, please subscribe and hit that notification button.
Also, please hit the like button if you enjoyed watching, and feel free to leave a comment below.
Words.